Endangered animals are animals that are in danger of becoming extinct. This means that there will be no more of these animals alive on Earth. An animal is considered endangered or threatened when there are very few of them alive. The most endangered animals are the black rhinoceros, the red wolf, the Siberian tiger, the Florida panther, the mountain gorilla, the California condor, and the giant ibis.
The different reasons of the animals on the verge of extinction are in the habit of being identified according to the origin and the type of activity that is generating the degrading effects for the species, knowing that the action of the man is to tell undeniable in all the categories of lost biological or natural reasons. They are in the habit of being the time of age of life or aging the disease that can neighbor in them, the parasitisms and exclusive the competition with other species in the different types of catastrophes of natural origin. From the fires and the droughts, volcanoes, and hurricanes are catastrophes that in the speed of being initiated by the nature. They are leaving an important consequence in the animals and its extinction for elimination of complete families during the phase of the massive catastrophes.
Consequences. The consequence of the extinction of the animals is the loss of biodiversity, that represents the reduction in the population of a species. A consequence is bright. 1. The loss of genetic diversity. 2. The extinction of a species is one of the most important consequences of the loss of biodiversity. And 3. The rapid destruction of the most diverse ecosystems in the world. Preventions. Prevent the hunting of animals. This measure is very important because hunting has put many species in danger. 1. Avoid deforestation of forests. 2. The demolition of protected areas and natural reserves. 3. Avoid contamination of natural resources. Promote plans for captive breeding.
Some easy things that you can do to save endangered species are: learn about endangered species in your area. Teach your friends and family about the wonderful wildlife, birds, fish, and plants that live near you. The first step to protecting endangered species is learning about how interesting and important they are. Also, make your home wildlife friendly. Reduce your use of water in your home and garden so that animals that live in or near water can have a better chance of survival. Herbicides and pesticides may keep yards looking nice, but they are in fact hazardous pollutants that affect wildlife at many levels. Many herbicides and pesticides take a long time to degrade and build up in the soils or throughout the food chain. Protect wildlife habitat. Perhaps the greatest threat that faces many species is the widespread destruction of habitat. Scientists tell us the best way to protect endangered species is to protect the special places where they live. Wildlife must have places to find food, shelter, and raise their young.
Other animals is Caribbean monk seal. It is the only seal species that has become extinct due to human cause. It lives between the Yucatan Peninsula and the Caribbean Sea. It was discovered by Christopher Columbus on his second expedition during 1449. They were animals that moved in large groups. And finally, Carpita of the Jamaica. It was a tiny fish that reached 44 millimeters. The main cause of extinction was the contamination of the river due to agriculture and the growth of urban areas.
Did you know that the world's largest antelope, the giant eland, previously assessed as least concerned, is also vulnerable? Its estimated global population is between 12,000 and 14,000 at most, with fewer than 10,000 major animals. This species is declining due to poaching for bushmeat, human encroachment into protected areas, and expansion of agriculture and livestock grazing.